Hello YouTube. So if you're gay, today is a fantastic day. Well, it should be every day though. But anyways, though, the Supreme Court ruled the defense of the Marriage Act. Well, pretty much it's stating that now same-sex couples can get or no longer denied rights that heterosexual couples are in their current resident state, whether it's gay marriage is legal or not yet. And now that's good. That's a good thing though. The Supreme Court ruled 5-1. So it's pretty much just a step forward though, a step forward. And I mean, honestly, alright. The truth of the matter is, this should have been done a while ago. I still don't know why it's an issue. I mean, if you like someone of the same sex, then what's the problem? I mean, okay, I'm not gay though. I like women. Always will. I have nothing, against gay guys. They're cool. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of gay guys, and they know that I'm not gay, though. But, I mean, it's, of course, when it comes to wolf eyes, something I'm going after, it's going to be female, though. However, it just bugs me that the fact that with some of my gay friends, they cannot have certain rights that I have, though. I have a right to get married. They don't. That's why. What's the big fucking deal of a man marrying another man or a woman marrying another woman? What's the big fucking deal? See, there isn't. I can't find any. And when people say, it's like, oh, I gotta have to explain to my kids why I saw two guys making out at the park, or why I saw two women, one of them was feeling up one another's up her skirt and all that. I don't want to explain to my 5-year-old. I'm like, you cannot talk to your kid for 5 extra minutes explaining that not everybody is gonna like something different. Meaning like, okay, a majority of guys like women, but there's some that prefer men. Same thing with women. Majority of women like men, but some of them prefer women. That's just the way it is. I mean, like, whether you're born gay or not, or you could be straight and then, like, for some reason, psychologically, I don't know, you might have more of attraction for a guy. Like, you might feel open up to a guy if you're a guy, or if you're a woman, you might feel open up to being a woman. I mean, it just really all depends, though. Yeah, like with same-sex marriage couples, they can't procreate. They can't make kids, but they can still have kids, adoption. So I'm pretty sure most of them be just as good parents as just a mom and dad. Or there's some that I know that they're like fantastic, fantastic parents. So it's just because like 10, 15 years from now, a kid's saying like, oh yeah, it's like maybe he doesn't celebrate Mother's Day, he just celebrates Father's Day with 2 dads. Nothing wrong with that. He could have Mother's Day with his grandma, or one of his aunts. It doesn't matter. And it shouldn't, really. So, yeah, kids, they're gonna know that it's not a big deal, just make it out, like what it is to be, it was like with integration marriage, white, black, and you marrying someone outside your race, that was big dangerous. Now it's no big deal. It's gonna be the same thing with this. And don't just because like someone of an older generation, how they grew up, how it was supposed to be a certain way, all between just a man and woman only, and yada 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 yada. Just because your grandkid is gonna be see different thing doesn't mean that they're gonna be all affected and stuff by it. And if they are, you still love them no matter what. That's what your fucking job should be. Not be all disappointed that they grew up in they're growing up way different than you did, though. Times are changing, yo. Just get used to it. You know, I mean, the bigots were like like white and black. No, they can't. And now it's no problem though. Not to mention though, when you mix white and black though, they got pretty damn cute kids if you ask me. Yeah, same with sex marriage. I mean, maybe 5, 10 years from now, you're gonna see some women with women, men with men. I mean, it's just gonna be more options, you know. So it doesn't mean that old traditional marriage between man and woman is gonna be gone. No, no. There are people out there that's still gonna be very much attracted to the opposite sex, like me. And also, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna it's just gonna be the way it is. You know, whether that it's like how it's gonna turn out makes sense to others though. I don't see any downfall from this change. You know, change is something that you're gonna have to adapt to. And don't let it affect you. You know what I mean? It's not gonna affect what you got paid with more taxes. It's not gonna like degrade you from whatever. I mean, honestly, if gay marriage bothers you, you don't have to talk about it. You don't have to say anything bad. Just go on with your life, you know? Yeah, fine, you could tell your kid that I would prefer that you marry the opposite sex. You know? Along with it. Fuck me. Yeah, just tell your kid, like, I don't agree with gay marriage. I would prefer you to marry the opposite sex, but, I'm going to be the best parents I can be. And whatever it is that you want, like, you truly want, like, like, let's say you have a little girl. Be like, are you truly attracted to a guy? You want to be with a guy, you want to have kids with him, family, grow up old with him, and stuff like that. Or with a woman, that's perfectly fine too. However, you're not going to be able to procreate, make kids together. However, there's the adoption option, which you do this, and it's still perfectly fine. So, we'll probably see that more with parents as get older. When I have kids, whether I have a son or daughter, whether they are gay or not, I'm gonna explain to them both sides that it doesn't matter, if you're straight or gay. I'm gonna love you no matter what, and I'll support you in anything that you do. Parents need to do that. Seriously, explain to them both sides. Don't be one-sided, because that's just being fucking ignorant. Just explain to them, look, so here's gonna be the side, like when you get older, and when you're gonna be attracted to someone, this is what's gonna happen, and explain to them everything. I don't know why some parents, can't sit down and talk to the kids for an extra 10 to 5 minutes on that, where it's just so simple, and I'm doing it right now on this camera while you're looking at it. It's fucking weird, but maybe a few years down the road, when I have kids, I would like to have a daughter and a son. And if maybe they're probably around the same age, it could be 2, 3 years apart. I don't know. I'll sit down, explain, I'll have my wife, and she'll sit down and explain we'll all explain, talk, and, listen, doesn't matter what path you go, I'll love you no matter what. Just make sure that you're being successful, whatever definition of successful is, and you're happy, you're having a good time. You can provide for your family, and we'll be there for you if you need help. So that's what I would do. That's what all parents who have kids should do. So because you don't want to be having an ignorant kid in school saying, "Well, my mom and dad said that marriage is only between a man and a woman, and that faggots and dykes are not allowed to get married." Trust me, that's not gonna sound well with your kid the next few years at elementary school level or middle school, or maybe high school. Trust me, he's gonna sound very ignorant and stupid, and not many kids are probably gonna like him, or her. So, just letting you know, you just gotta look forward. Look forward. So today, it's just a step forward, but a lot still needs to be done. It would be nice, at least to make sure that same-sex marriage equality is all throughout the whole United States, at least, hopefully, before I reach the age of 30. And that's a little over 4 years from now. Yeah, I mean, I'll be 26 later this year, so at least by 2017. Come on, we got to see something. All right, peace.